Hi, I'm Peter Vaughan, editor of What Motorhome, and today we're looking at a Niesmann Arto, the very latest 88EK layout, nearly 9 metres of fabulous German luxury A-class. The example we're looking at goes even further with Goldschmitt accessories, also from the Heimer group. Now, the Arto's styling is very familiar. It's won awards over the last few years, but this particular one really does stand out from the crowd with its Lamborghini orange highlights. All that luxury brings you to a total of about £150,000. Now let's go and have a look inside. Now, this particular vehicle has been loaded with options, hence that price tag. And the name Goldschmitt emblazoned across the windscreen may not be familiar to you, but it's a name that is part of the Heimer group, not a motorhome manufacturer in its own right, but an accessory company. And what they specialise in is things to make the vehicle drive better. This vehicle has all-round air suspension. Now, that's an £8,000 option, but it's more than just about ride and handling. And having driven this vehicle back from Telford, over 100 odd miles, and around country lanes around the Rutland area, I really can say that it's an enjoyable vehicle to drive. It doesn't crash and rattle like some big Fiat-based motorhomes, and it doesn't lean and wallow like a lot of Mercedes-based vehicles. It's a lovely compromise. It rides well and it drives very, very effortlessly. Now, this one's got the 3-litre Fiat engine and the robotised Comfortmatic gearbox. Now, that might not be quite as smooth as the Mercedes 7-speed box, but it is a good compromise in a vehicle like this. It makes the vehicle very effortless to drive. Now, let's have a look at the Goldschmitt feature. Now, we're in very familiar Fiat Ducato territory, but an A-class environment with the lovely panoramic windscreen, great bus type mirrors, so good visibility. But what we're interested in is this Goldschmitt air suspension. Now, you get this little control panel here at the top. That is your normal driving position. When it's green and not flashing, that means you're all ready to go. The one on the right here, that will lower the vehicle slightly on site, gives you easier access in and out of the vehicle, and of course for loading the garage as well. One on the left gives you a bit more ground clearance if you're going across maybe a field or something on a CL site. That could be useful. But this is the one that I'm most interested in right now. When we've pulled up onto our pitch, press this button and automatic levelling, it says at the top, and that's exactly what it's doing now. Here you can see how the Goldschmitt air suspension has lowered the vehicle, trying to get it level on this considerable slope of my driveway at home. You can see how the wheels disappeared right up into the wheel arch, whereas at the back there's a lot more ground clearance where the vehicle's raised up on its rear suspension. Now, the other really interesting thing about this Goldschmitt system is that it can weigh the vehicle. Press this button here, in a few seconds it's come up with 2,280 kilos on the front axle and 1,666 kilos on the rear axle. Now, having got those weight figures, we can compare them with the figures on the chassis plate and find that actually we're running quite close to the maximum on the front axle, but we've got loads of spare capacity at the rear. And if we start loading up that garage at the back, that should actually take a bit of weight off the front axle, giving us a better balance all around. We know that we're driving safely, and that will prevent us having to go to the weighbridge all the time and give us reassurance. That's a great feature to have. Goldschmitt toys aside, this is very much the luxury A-class motorhome. You've got this beautiful leather trimmed lounge with these captain's chairs which adjust in every way. You can even extend or retract the length of the squab cushion, so a lovely spacious feel to the whole vehicle. Now, you can go for more practical colours than this almost white leather, and you can even choose different backrest And squab cushions in the lounge area, they're two different styles of backrest too, so you can go modern or traditional. And of course the big A-class windscreen does give you an extra feeling of space. And the table not only slides in every direction, but it extends as well. This is fine for coffees or a meal for two, but when you've got family on board or friends have come in for dinner, slide it out and you've got now a full-size dining table. The central kitchen area is pretty impressive too. Lovely Korean worktops, 3-burner hob, cover for the sink, and also a little draining area as well. A simple lever to lock all the drawers shut when you're travelling, and they're all soft close. They've got divisions to make storage in there practical, and the bottom one's even got 2 little waste bins, one for recycling perhaps. On the other side you've got a big fridge freezer and the oven above. Now if you think that's too high, Niesmann do an option to have a smaller fridge and the oven at a more accessible level, and then even a microwave above that. Very well planned kitchen. But it's the bedroom and bathroom areas that are perhaps so exceptional in this motorhome. Niesmann talk about a wellness bathroom, a very Germanic phrase, but you do get a fantastic sort of hotel room suite of facilities. Marine toilet in there, behind a door with this lovely glass panel with real grass inset in it and illuminated too. The shower's as big as you'd get at home, the corner basin with a lovely Korean finish. It's very, very impressive. And then at the back, the twin single beds are, well, they're excellent. They sit on Froley type springs and you won't find better in any motorhome. They really are top class for comfort. So 8.8 metres of German luxury, beautifully made in Teutonic style. But the thing I like about it most, perhaps, well, apart from those orange Lamborghini-esque highlights, oh, there's so many things to like. The look of it, the style inside, the fact that you can tailor so much of it to your choice, the Goldschmitt accessories, it does drive beautifully. And to know your weights at a touch of a button, to be able to level it a little on site, yeah, there's a lot to like about this motorhome. I wonder if my lottery numbers will come up this weekend.